Hi there, and welcome to episode 7 of our MPC Keys Masterclass. So in this lesson, we're going to be using MPC Key's arpeggiator, driving a patch from OPX4, and add some additional key group sample-based pads to finish off our music. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to navigate to our next track, which is going to be track 10, and we're going to make sure we're on a plugin instance. And this time, we're going to press the plus sign, and that's going to instantiate another instance of a plugin. So MPC Keys can actually instantiate up to 8 plugins in any project at one time. So we'll go to our Sounds button, and here what I want to do now is select an instance of OPX4, and then we're going to go to our category, and then we're going to select our preset sound that we're going to use with our arpeggiator. So I'm going to use dub synth. And this is a really rich, deep synth preset with that real FM texture. So let's turn on our arpeggiator. So if we go into our edit instrument, we can now use our cue links to actually control some of these parameters. Now on cue link page 1, you'll see a box that represents the controls that are mapped to the cue links. And this is a real fast way for you to add some creativity to any of the patches inside MPC Keys. So let's record this down. Now I'm going to go to our piano roll, so press the grid button. And now let's hit record, play and start, and lay down our part. So now that we've recorded that part, let's go to our main menu, and we're going to go to our channel strip. And here we can just balance out our level with the rest of the track. So let's stop the track and let's name our track now. We're just going to call this ARP. Press do it. And now navigate to our home page. So now we're going to actually add some sample-based instruments. So we're going to go to a new track, track 11, and change our track type to key group, which is next to our plugins. So this means that we can now play sample-based instruments that have been assigned across the key bed. And there's a whole bunch of expansions, and you can even auto-sample all of your own synthesizers and bring them into MPC Keys. Now I'm using a patch taken from the Labyrinth expansion called Barbell Pads. And you can hear that this pad adds a lot of mood and darkness to our beat. So we're going to lay this down. So we're going to hit record, play and start. So let's go to track mute and break down the track. Pull out our drums and melodic. So you can hear now that we've pretty much got all of our components together. So if we go to our main page, we're going to name this track. So we're just going to call this Dark Pads. Press do it. And now we've got all of our different tracks together. So let's go back to track 1. So we've got track 1, our melodic, and track 2, drums on 3 and 4, etc., etc. So our track is really now coming together. Now on our next lesson, we're just going to add the final touch, which is some vocal elements over our beat before we get into mixing, automation, and arranging. So see you on the next lesson.